like that quote. I like that quote. I like that quote because I love different athletes' approaches. We had Josh Allen on the show last week, and Josh Allen explicitly said, look, I don't play against Patrick Mahomes. I play against the defense. Now you got Patrick Mahomes, and his mindset is like, look, he beat me head-to-head. I can't be better than him unless I do more. Joy, what did you make of it? Do you agree with Patrick Mahomes?
I mean, if that's how he feels about it, that's his approach. I tend to agree with Josh Allen. He's not really playing against Patrick Mahomes. I mean, we just went over how Brock Purdy was playing against the Kansas City defense and what quarterback was going to beat that defense. He wasn't actually going toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes. But I think when it comes to Patrick Mahomes catching Tom Brady, we can't move the goalposts because even if he had won those 6 championships with Bill Belichick in New England, that would have been astonishing on its own. But we saw Brady leave a dynasty, and in his first year with a new coach in a new place, a place that wasn't known for winning, he brings a Super Bowl there. He's the ultimate winner. I mean, we saw it for 20 years. Yeah. Forget the 6 championships, going back to Super Bowls, going back to AFC championship games. The standard for that long. So it's building. Patrick Mahomes is building an astonishing legacy. We're in the middle of it. It's fun to watch. They are a dynasty, and it's very, very special. But in order to pass Tom Brady, there is a long way to go. Because what Tom Brady did, it's borderline impossible to do. Because not only did he do that with an organization, he left that organization and did it again right away. So I can't slide it down just because this is fun and exciting and happening now. Tom Brady is still Tom Brady, and I like that Patrick Mahomes is saying that he is still chasing him because they do. I mean, they have 3. Brady has 7. They got to double that and then add another one. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I absolutely love it because it's tough to sit here, and obviously, as a competitor, you always going to bet on yourself. So Patty is saying the right stuff. I think if he played Tom Brady again, he definitely going to think he's going to win the football game. But this is just respect. I stepped on the field with you twice. Once in the AFC Championship game, once in the Super Bowl, and you got after me both games. And I understand Tom Brady don't play defense, but every time the game is over, the cameras follow these quarterbacks in the middle of the field to say good game because that is really who's facing off against each other. And that is how you compare these quarterbacks. When you talk about quarterbacks, you talk about the head-to-head versus certain quarterbacks. And, you know, is he better than him? Is he better than him? You talk about the head-to-head. So I love it because it's respect to Tom Brady. Like, bro, I didn't beat you, so I can't sit up here and say I'm better than you because I didn't beat you the 2 times I had a chance to beat you. Once in the AFC Championship, once in the biggest game in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I love what he said. I just know Pat's a competitor.
No doubt.
Competitor. No doubt. Right, I remember one time, 2019, I forget who was the quarterback they was comparing him to or whatever, and we were in the training room, and he says, I'm QB1. Like, oh, that's how Pat talks? So he's a competitor. No and I think that and even Josh Allen spoke about, like, he's not actually playing the quarterback. That's a cop-out because you set the game up like that. Like, I beat you, you beat me. Like, you know it's a competition, right? And I feel like they really know that for real. So when he says this, like, he's probably serious. Like, look, I didn't beat him.
Yeah.
Am I better than him? I didn't beat him. Now, I will say this. I always say that he's doing all these great things, and he's not even 30. He's not even 29 yet. Forget the 30, he's not even 29 yet. So you got a long time to catch Tom Brady. And I think if they get 2 more rings, I think he'll be talking different.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He won't even mention the Tom Brady. He'll be like, yeah, Tom's doing a great job, but we're getting close. And his mind's like, I'm going to catch this brother.
We also got the benefit of seeing them play each other.
Correct.
So a lot of times in these all-time great comparisons and these, you know, who's the best dynasty or who's the best coach or who's the best player, they didn't play in the same era. They didn't have real crossover. So we are really kind of stretching to compare.
Excuse me.
In this situation, we got to see them play.
Yes.
And they were playing at a high level at the same time. Now, obviously, Patrick Mahomes was much younger. He's gotten better since, but they played each other in the biggest games.
Right.
So that also really, to Patrick's point, really puts a separation because he's going to have to do not only what Brady did, but a little bit more, I think, to really shut the conversation down. Now, I'm with you. They get to 5 championships. You got 1 more championship than any other quarterback besides Tom Brady has. We're probably going to get into the space of, like, LeBron and Jordan, where for a long time there was a gap. And then now, if you say Jordan's better, I mean, if you say that LeBron's better than Jordan, okay, like, I disagree. But I'm not about to fight with you on it. He's an incredible all-time player. He may be 1A.
Yeah.
So I think that if he gets to that point, we'll have those conversations. But they're a ways off.
Yeah. And the problem is they played each other.
Yeah.
If Pat beat Brady twice, Pat would be at 5, and Brady would be at 5.
I mean, it's just different times, though.
No doubt about it. And we're going to have that conversation.
I'm still a learner.
We're going to have that conversation later because it's fascinating.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.